Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here today. It's Friday. Yeah, often things happen on the weekends. Friday. There was a magnitude 5.0 earthquake. Let's zoom into that location. In the Wandafuka plate section at 8:03 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It was 6.2 miles in depth, or 10 kilometers. 8 people said they felt this earthquake. And it's interesting, they have an aftershock, foreshock warning for this earthquake. That's unusual. As of making this video, there hasn't been any aftershocks. It could be a foreshock for something much larger. I think that's why they put this out. There's a 26% chance of a magnitude 3 or greater, a 4% chance of a 4 or greater, less than 1% of a magnitude 5, and also less than 1% for a magnitude 6, and they don't even have the 7 lit up on this, barely for the 6 and the 5. Yeah, unusual that they did this. They're saying the forecast is for the next week. USGS gave it an intensity level of 5. Wow. All right, we got one report here from Mount Vernon. Intensity level 5. Wow. So if you felt this earthquake, did you have damage? Because that person evidently had some damage. Felt by most people. Breakage of dishes, windows, plaster. Tall objects might have fallen over. Did that occur to you there? Let's see, we got a couple more reports to the south. Tacoma, Washington, intensity level 2. One response there. Another response from Tacoma, intensity level 1. Olympia, intensity level 1. One response from there. USGS does not have a moment tensor ball. They very well could be off on the location of this earthquake. They need to triangulate earthquakes, meaning they need to have 3 monitors within a triangle, but they don't have any monitors, I don't believe, out here in the ocean. You can see the Cascadia subduction zone here. And yeah, back in 1918 there was a 7.0, and in 1946 a 7.3. Yeah, anytime an earthquake can trigger other earthquakes along the same fault line. We do have right here what they call, this is the Nuka fault. It's an active transform fault running southwest from Nuka Island near Vancouver Island, British Columbia. It lies between the Explorer Plate in the north and the Wandafuka Plate in the south. This is evidently a triple junction location, an ancient triple junction, where there's 3 faults that meet up with each other. So that would be probably the Cascadia fault zone, and this other fault zone, the Nuka fault zone. There was no tsunami warning, and this earthquake very well could have been caused by the movement of this fault zone. It's got a left lateral movement on this. Yeah, so yeah, maybe we got some tension that's built up. Most of the past earthquakes have been in the Explorer Plate. We got a 6.0. That was April 13th of last year. And another 6.0. Oh, that's the same one. Okay, maybe they gave 2 different locations. We got a 4.3. That was an aftershock, I suppose, from these 6.0s. That was on the 19th of April of last year. Oh, excuse me, May. No, that's right, April. Getting my months all mixed up here. And March 12th, there was a 4.4. There hasn't been a lot of earthquakes in this location. Let me see, we got 5 up over here. A 4.1, a 4.3, a 4.9, and another 4.9. All these have been about the same depth of today's 5.0. They're saying it's 6.2 miles in depth. This whole area, the Nuka Fault and the Nuka Plate, which is in here, this location, they say is the cause for a lot of earthquakes for Vancouver Island there in British Columbia. So did you feel this earthquake? Let me know if you did. I want to give a shout out to many of you who sent in PayPal donations. Thank you very much. I checked it this morning. I was having problems with YouTube late last night. I could upload my video to Rumble and to my Patreon account. I even posted the video on Twitter. There was no problem there, so it was strictly for YouTube. The videos would upload, but they weren't processing last night. Sometime late last night, my time, about 10 o'clock, they finally got the problem fixed. So that's good. Yeah, being a Thursday night, there was probably still people working, but if something like that happened on the weekend, yeah, it might take them a little bit longer. And we get so much news on the weekend. Yeah, things seems to happen on the weekends. So did you feel this earthquake? 8 people did send in reports to USGS, but no one sent in reports to EMSC. Thank you for watching, and thank you again for the donations. Yeah, God bless you. That is so very generous of each and every one of you. Please stay safe. Always be prepared for a disaster. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.